Good morning, love. I hope you slept well. My name is Beth. I am a life coach. I help you find more joy in your life so you can stop being miserable and start having more fun. So today's question is, how do you talk to yourself about your goals? And in general. Ooh, it's a bright light. So I am doing much better about how I talk to myself. It takes a lot of practice and it's a work in progress, but I am definitely changing how I talk to myself. And a lot of it is a very simple fix. It may not be easy, but it's very simple. So for example, like let's say with eating well, if I say like, oh, I have to eat well, or like I need to eat better, that feels kind of crappy. But if I change it to I want to eat well, or I get to eat healthy, that has a lot different energy, and it makes it a lot more like enjoyable to do it that way. Because when you say like, I have to eat better, it's like you're like a revolting teenager or something. You know, like somebody's telling you got to do something and you don't want to and you're mad about it, right? So when we talk to ourselves like that, well, of course we don't want to eat healthy and do the things that like actually help us get us to our goal. Because, you know, we're telling it to ourselves in a shitty way. So if you know, but instead, if you change it to like, ooh, like I get to eat healthy stuff that helps my body feel better, that is way, like you can get way more on board with that than I have to do this or I have to do that. It works with all kinds of things. You know, let's say, for example, if one of your goals is to read more books, if you're like, oh, I have to read tonight, well, that doesn't sound very fun. But if you're like, oh, I get to read tonight, much different. So it is a very simple, cheap thing to do to help you reach your goals, is just to pay attention to the way that you talk to yourself and change it to be in a way that feels more exciting rather than like terrible and stuff. Come here. So it's very important, one, to first pay attention. To pay attention. Oops, sorry. It's a school bus. So it's very important to first pay attention to how you're talking to yourself. Now, like, you have to recognize it first before you can change anything, right? You can't change what you don't know. So you need to try to pay attention to how you're talking to yourself so that you can make those little shifts. And they're simple, not always easy, because you got to catch yourself and be able to change it in the moment, right? So, but it makes a huge difference in helping you reach your goals by changing your thought to I want to or I get to, rather than I have to or I need to. But I mean, you can try it with any sentence and see the shift in how you feel about it. One, you feel more encouraged and excited about it. The other one, you feel all revolty and terrible about it. And like your brain wants to throw a temper tantrum, which I get it. I feel that way also when I say like I need to or I have to. But the more you can change it, the way that you talk to yourself and you think about yourself, because your brain always is listening. So the more that you can change how you're talking to yourself and in a more encouraging way is better. And it's going to help you reach your goals faster and smoother and with a lot less temper tantrums. Not to say that it won't happen, because it is a practice. You have to keep doing it. A good idea is to, like you can have you can make it like the wallpaper on your phone, or you can put a little sticky note up on your mirror or whatever in the morning, so that you see it every morning. You can tell yourself every morning. Stuff like that, but having little reminders up so that you can remember and remind yourself to talk to yourself nicely. That will do a world of good for you, and you might just feel a little bit happier about doing it too. So let me know in the comments how you're talking to yourself and how you would like to start talking to yourself. And I am accepting new clients, so if you need any extra help, you want some one-on-one help, you can message me, schedule a call with me, like a little free consultation, and I can help walk you through and help you with some of the stuff. So anyway, I hope that you have a great day, and remember to start being nice to yourself. Okay? All right. Bye!